Hello everybody, Jack Battle out in the middle of Montana again, and welcome to bite number 2 of Eating the Elephant. Bite number 1, I hope you got some value out of that. It was about budgeting your time and your money. Bite number 2 is you need to find a mentor / system. Nobody that I know who's really successful on the internet figured it all out on their own. Even the best of the best, when you read them or listen to them, say, I got this tip from this person, they got me started, this person helped me out, I used the tactics and strategy that this person came up with. And if you go talk to those people, they'll say the same thing. That if you think you're going to jump into this whole internet marketing thing and figure it out on your own, you're going to be sadly disappointed unless you're one out of a billion people who actually can do that with no help. But what I see people do when I run into people is they want to jump in and not take the time to actually find a mentor, find a system, find a standard way, a systematic way to learn the skills and tactics and abilities that they need. You want to just jump in, go spend their money on a business. Business says, we do everything for you. All you have to do is drive people to this website. Well, guess what? If you can't drive people to a website, you've got nothing. Most of the people I know that I talk to that really aren't doing very well because they're trying to do it on their own. They jump from program to program and business to business and every new thing. I've tracked one person has now pitched me on over 30 different businesses in 6 months. And every one is, this is going to be huge, this is going to be great, and on and on and on. And I say to this person in my communication back, why don't you take the time to learn how to do this? You know, if this business is the world's greatest thing, then let's make it the world's greatest thing. Let's not just jump from business to business, program to program. The only way that I know how to do that is to find a mentor / system. I would put 3 characteristics when you're looking for this. I'd put 3 characteristics on that should not be negotiable for you. One is that it needs to teach basic principles, generic principles, not something just specific. If you join XYZ company and all you ever learn is XYZ company, then if XYZ company goes out of business, you're done. You don't really have anything to go on. You need to learn some basic generic skills, abilities, and tactics that work independent of the specific business that you're in. Same with skills. It needs to teach you skills. If you need to learn how to write, then have it teach you how to write, how to do copy. If you need to learn how to do videos, if you need to learn how to do a website, those kind of things, have it teach you those skills and those abilities in a generic way so that regardless of what the business is, when you apply this to this, it works. It does what it's supposed to do. And the third thing that I would suggest on any kind of marketing system / mentor or whatever, and generally the mentor is going to go with some kind of marketing system, is that it be a funded proposal kind of thing. If you don't understand funded proposal, basically that means that it's going to pay for itself really quickly. For instance, you join a business, but in part of joining that business is you need an autoresponder and you don't have one, then the business is going to recommend an autoresponder, and the person that recommends that is going to make a little money. And the same way with you. When you sign up somebody, you get other sources of income that fund your learning curve. That's really the fundamental principle of the whole thing. I looked at a bunch of them, and trust me, there are a bunch of really, really good mentors and really, really good marketing systems out there. I happen to choose the Online Mastermind System with Jonathan Budd because it fit me. It's been very, very good for me. It's done wonders for my internet presence and for my results. Not to say that I might not have gotten the same results with a different program or a different mentor, but for me, it was just a great fit. So, I mean, for $1 for a week, it's not like it's this huge major decision. It's not like you got to mortgage your house for $1 to try it out. But for me, that's the one that worked. For you, it really doesn't matter. In the long run, it will matter. But it doesn't matter to me what you really choose. What I'm just telling you is, if you don't have a mentor and you don't have a system that can teach you generic principles, tactics, strategies that you can apply to any business, that's your next step. That's your bite number 2. Now, don't go on and try and find the right business and spend your money on pay-per-clicks and all that kind of stuff. Don't even do that yet until you've got a source of a fundamental, comprehensive, cohesive system. So that's your task for today. Probably take you longer than a day to do it. But that's bite number 2. When you get that done, you are going to be on your way to eating the elephant.